Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Dot Diamonds by ChinStrap. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We just have these lines in the grid connected by diamonds. These are lockout lines. They're kind of the opposite of between lines, but have an additional constraint that makes them more interesting. Otherwise, they're kind of impossible to deal with. So the way these lines work is whatever is in the diamonds locks out the digits that are in between from the line that connects them. So in addition to that, the diamonds have to have a difference of at least 3. So let's say this was 1 and this was 4. So that has a difference of 3 there. At least 3, right? We could do 1, 5, we could do 1, 6, but I'm going to do 1, 4 here. Now, first of all, the 1 and the 4 get locked out, are removed from as an option from the line in between, but also all the digits in between. So also 2 and 3. So the only options here would be put like a 5 and a 6 somewhere on this line. And the 2 and the 3 would get locked out somewhere. So that would be one way to fulfill this constraint, and the rest of the column is no digit. We can't repeat the 1 and the 4, which it doesn't really matter for this puzzle. Sudoku would already do that. But in other puzzles, you might have like diagonals where that matters. And also you can't have any of the digits in between the 1 and the 4 inside of this lockout line. And so our choices left are 5 and 6 in some order. All right. In addition to that, we do have these black dots in the grid. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio, meaning 1 is exactly double the other. So if this was 2, this could be 1 because 2 is exactly double 1, or this could be 4 because 4 is exactly double 2. So the order doesn't matter, just that one of them is exactly double the other one. Not all dots are necessarily given, meaning if this was 2, 4, we could have been given a black dot. The setter could have chosen to give us that black dot because it does match the solution. Then they didn't. Too bad. That can still be 2, 4. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Now, you probably already noticed from my rules explanation, if you watched that these actually have to be exactly 3 apart, right? If this is A and this is A plus 3, or the other way around, but one of them's A, one's A plus 3, already we're locking out A. Okay, so let's just start with 1 here. If this is 1 and this is 1 plus 3 as 4, right? We're already locking out 4 digits, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we need 2 digits in between. So if I tried to do 1, 5, we've locked out all digits except the 6. Try to do 1, 6, we've locked out every digit. So, and we can't do 1, 1, 3 because that is a difference of 2, and that breaks the rules of needing a difference of at least 3. So these are going to be exactly 3 apart, and these are going to be the 2 digits that are outside. These are going to be the 2 digits that are inside. Now that doesn't tell us whether it's 1, 4, 2, 5, or 3, 6, but one's low, one's high. And they're exactly 3 apart. Now I'm noticing we have a lot of black dots in the grid, and we have quite a few of these cases. I don't know, is it quite a few? It's at least these 2, where the black dots are share a row, column, or box. And so let's talk about this box first. I mean, this column is going to be the same. There are only 3 ways to fulfill a black dot. I'm just going to use the scratch space here. There's the 1, 2, there's the 2, 4, and there's the 3, 6. These are the 3 black dots. Basically, we're taking a lower digit, in this case the 1, and we're doubling it to get the higher digit, the 2. So we can do 1, 2. The lower digit could be a 2, doubling to 4, or the lower digit could be a 3, doubling to 6. If our lower digit was a 4, we'd have to double it to 8, and there is no 8. So those are our 3 options. Now you'll notice that both the 1, 2 and the 2, 4 use the 2. So as soon as one of these is 1, 2, or 2, 4, we can't do the other one because we'd be repeating the 2. So that means one of these is always going to be 3, 6, and the other one is going to be from 1, 2, 4. Now we don't know which is which, but it means the 2 is always used up and the 3, 6 is always used up, which means that the 5 can never appear on a black dot because 5 can't be halved to 2.5 and can't be doubled to 10. And the other 1, 4 will also end up outside. So we end up with 1, 4, 5 here. But remember, 5 can't be in a black dot. That includes this black dot. So that's not 5. Now 1 and 4, so that means this is the 5 for the box. Now 1, 4 has to be next to a 2. 1 needs to be next to 2, 4 needs to be next to 2. That's kind of what we were already talking about. Now we end up with the same thing here. We need a 5 in this column. This can't be the 5. So the 5 ends up here. And then this is the 1, 4 that gets that does not end up on the black dot. Okay. So any other black dot logic we can do? We got some 5s. Yeah, so where does 5 go in this box? Not here, not on black dot, not on black dot. So this is 5. Now, I believe the only way 5 is going to end up on this line is if this is a 1-4 pair. Because we're certainly not going to be 2-5, and then 3-6 contains the 5. So yeah, this has to be 1-4. So that makes this the 6, and this is 2-3. So next to the 3, we're going to have the 6. Next to the 2, we're going to have the other 1-4 that isn't this one. All right, we know that 5 is in one of these two. Is there any restriction on 3-6s yet? I don't think so. Okay. We know that the 5 is not locked out of this. It's either, well, I guess the 5 is either on the diamond or it's not here, right? It's either on the diamond or on the line. So this is not a 1-4 because 1-4 requires 5 to be here. So this is either 2-5 or 3-6. So what would that mean? So the 2-5, these would be 1-6. The 3-6, this would be 1-2. So this always has a 1. Wait, did I do that right? The 2-5, no, sorry. The 2-5, the in-between is 3-4. The 2-5, the in-between is 3-4. I'm just going to use this as scratch for a second here. 3-4, and then the 3-6, what's inside is the 4-5, right? So it always has the 4. Sorry, I did that backwards. This always has a 1. This always has a 4. Okay, 4 would require 2 there, and it can't be. So that's our 4. That gives us 1 and 4 here. This is 2-3-6. Oopsie, 2-3-6. That can't be 2. So this can't be a 3-6 because we know one of these is 3-6, right? As soon as we make one of these 3-6, and I guess one thing I could say is this is a 2-3 pair. This always contains the 6, so this is definitely not 3-6, right? That's another way to put it. So this actually has to be the 2. It can't be with the 1, so it's with the 4. And that means that this is a 1-6 pair, making this the 4. Okay. Now this is the other 2 digits, 3-5. 3-5. Okay, and this is a 1. This is 3-6, making this a 3-6. That's a 2. Okay, so we know that the 4 is locked out. We can't have the 4 and 6 locked out because then also the 5 would be locked out. Yeah, we only get 2 digits locked out. So these have to be consecutive, I guess is my point, when it's the 4. We consider 1 and 6 be consecutive. They have to be consecutive. They have to be toroidally consecutive. Anyway, that's 3, that's 6, that's 3, that's 6. 6 has to go with 3 here. That's 5 and 3. Now we know the 3 and 4 are locked out, so this is a 2-5. This 5 tells us that's 2, that's 5. Gives us 3-6, gives us 2-1. This does not tell us which 1-4 it is, but this is the other one. This is 3-5-6. Give me a second. Yeah, so this isn't 3-5. So this is our 6. In fact, we know this is 6 and 1. That's 3-6. This is a 5. So this has the 2 on it with the other 1-4. That's not 1, that's not 4. And, oh yeah, the 3-6 locks out the 4 and the 5. So that's 4, that's 1. That's 2 and 4. This is a 1, and this is a 2, and we're done. Cool puzzle, ChinStrap. Nice use of the lockout lines in kind of a consistent way, in that we knew they had to be 3 apart, and then we were just locking out certain consecutives. Very neat. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.